Hello, everyone. Well, it's Christmas Day, so happy holidays to everyone. This is just a quick episode. It's number 39 of the Made of Things podcast. I had a fun conversation with Bully, the band, with Alicia and the guys. Alicia is a very talented composer and writer and interpreter. Obviously, I mean, as most people are on this show. But we had fun, and I was playing around with them, with the band, really, because with the name Bully, mainly. So this is just a quick episode. It was actually recorded at Vodafone Meshfest. Actually recorded at Vodafone Meshfest last year, not this year. I only posted this now. It's already up on YouTube, but I only posted this now as a podcast, mainly because I have no idea really. But I thought it would be something to if you're not busy with the holidays, then here's something for you. So another thing is that in the meantime, since the last show we posted, we put up on iTunes. In the meantime, we had the first two things. Actually, very very important things for Made of Things, which were and because they've already been in the past. The first ever live show that we did with Bruno Ferreira, Sergio Pedro, and Ana Viotti, and it went well. At Movie Lisboa. Movie Lisboa is a film festival in Lisbon at São Jorge, which is a classic venue, really big right in the town, like very near downtown, very big venue. It's a cinema, it's a theater, really, and we did. I was a member of the jury as well for the festival, which is dedicated to music in movies. So a lot of documentaries. I watched about 20 documentaries. So I was basically pouring music documentaries out of my ears, but it's because I watched like 20 in 5 days or something. So yeah, but the show went really well. Actually, we will be posting that on YouTube soon. It's actually in Portuguese, so in case you don't speak Portuguese, it doesn't matter to you, but it'll be on YouTube soon. The whole thing, it wasn't very, it went really well, but it wasn't very populated in terms of crowd. Populated, it's like it's a country. Welcome to Made of Things live show, Stan. So show with Stan. Made of Things first ever live show with Stan. A huge name. It's possibly a Republic of Russia. So apart from that, we did the first ever Made of Things party. So it was not a party, not potty. So the party went actually again really well, but we didn't have a lot of people because it was a weird weekend over here in Lisbon because it was a long there was a layover, and I think that's what you call it in English, but there was a day off. When you have a holiday on Thursday and then you skip Friday, for instance. So a lot of people were not in town. Lisbon was really, just really empty, really. So, but we still pulled, virtually, 60 people, like 70 people maybe. So it went fairly well, but I was expecting more people. But the good news is that we'll be doing a second party on January the 20th of January. Yeah, exactly. So you're all invited. So if you're in Lisbon, come check us out at Fontaria. And it's basically, it should be maintaining the style of the first one, which will be, kind of unusual indie rock and post rock, post-punk, really, and death rock. So it'll be me, my sister Leonor, who also shoots films for the show, and shoots the video interviews, and João Serotonin, who is in charge of the graveyard sessions over here in Lisbon, which are like the post-rock, post-punk, death rock parties, and like kind of goth it up, and and cyber it up. But if it's always gauche to describe it as that. But they're very successful parties and have existed for 10 years now. So, that has its own style. And what we do at the May the Things parties are that we play songs that are catchy and but not like the and singles and stuff like that, and not necessarily, because it kind of gets kind of obscure sometimes, but we try not to go too left field for our own particular taste, because come on, I like black metal and free jazz and sometimes a mix of both, and I'm not even kidding, it's true, and I listen to noise and stuff like that, so I'm not going to play that, but we try to play a little those singles and those hits that, or if you want to call it that you don't necessarily remember. So, or at first, or you don't even know. So, I myself enjoy going out and not knowing everything that I'm listening to, because I like to know new things. So if I enjoy that, then a lot of people possibly want to do that as well. So we're trying to offer that to the Lisbon nightlife. So yeah, and plus it's fun, and plus it's a cool way to get people together. So yeah, so please come to the new, if you're in Lisbon, come to the May the Things party number 2, which will be on January the 20th, and enjoy your holidays, people. Remember to keep the spirits up, and hopefully if you can't be with your family, then try to be with your friends, and hope that you love your family and you love your friends. And if you don't have neither, then there's always this show that you can watch and listen to. So don't forget to go on YouTube. I'm possibly not going to sign out. Yes, I am. So please enjoy the my convo with Bully, the awesome Bully.
Clayton,
Reese,
Alicia,
Stuart.
So you guys listening now, So how are you guys? When did you get here?
Yesterday. It's great.
Yeah, last night we got a really, really long drive from Zurich, and we were all really happy to get out of the van, be in Lisbon.
From Zurich.
From Zurich.
That's a 72-hour drive.
It was 2 days. Yeah.
felt like it. Yes.
Okay, because I was listening, and I know you said yesterday, but yeah, conceptually that's what I imagine it would have felt like. So okay, cool. So what do you think of Portugal so far? I must ask.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah, it's great. It's really pretty.
The weather is
fantastic. Is that anything to do with the U.S. or at all?
This is not like the U.S. right now, I don't think. I think it's probably colder in most places, though it's been a lot milder than past winters, I think. Based off of my cousins in Chicago and what they told me.
Okay. But this is your first time over here, right?
Yes.
Okay, for you guys. Okay, cool. And this is a little disclaimer. I apologize in advance, but I'm going to talk about your name a lot. So if you guys are pretty used to it by now, I guess. Right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, but for instance, Bully. What are we supposed to think of when we hear the word bully? Because, for instance, to my mind, the first bully that comes to mind would be Biff from Back to the Future. Is that a good one?
I think when we picked the band name, I wasn't really thinking what other people were supposed to think, so it's just kind of open to, I guess, whatever you want to think. It's fine with me. Yeah,
that's a good bully. Biff's a good one. It's pretty classic.
Are there any other bullies you guys would
Or if
put on the table, so to speak?
What was my favorite bully? I like Kim from Freaks and Geeks.
Awesome.
Yeah. She's a classic. She's a really good one.
She's good. She's good. I would say maybe Jafar.
Jafar's pretty much a bully. That's true.
Yeah, dude. He is. He's a jerk.
And what about you guys?
Well, Dudley Dursley, he comes around in the end.
Okay. And what about you?
I think his name's Papercut from Pete and Pete.
Oh yeah.
He's a great bully.
Oh, I don't
Or Endless Mike
Endless Mike from Pete and Pete's a pretty good one too.
what is Pete and Pete? I actually don't know.
This is Pete and Pete is like the greatest kids show ever. It was on Nickelodeon like in the early '90s in America. I don't know if that's made it over here, but
From Nickelodeon, we had Rugrats and Ren and Stimpy.
so this like predated. It's one of the first shows on Nickelodeon. It's live action, so it's really good and super weird.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Yeah, you should watch it.
Where can I find it? YouTube? Is it YouTube?
No, I probably have to get it on DVD or something.
Okay. So, there's another one. Rocko's Modern Life. Also remember. Okay, part of the same. So it's part of the same era.
Yeah, but this one was just real people in it, like live action, not a cartoon.
Anyone I should know from there? Apart from Endless Mike, you said? But I mean, actors.
All of the, like it's got the best guest appearances because like Iggy Pop shows up as a special guest,
No
and
way.
the one from the B-52s, and I think Debbie Harry might too.
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, that's insane. Yeah, I need to check it. I do need to check it out. Everyone should too. So, guys, what about the attitude of the band? Like, are you afraid of people not liking you? Because people usually don't like bullies.
No, because I think if you listen to the music and what the songs are about, you know that we're not pro-bullying, and that's not something we're trying to say by having a band named Bully. Doesn't necessarily mean we are bullies. But I don't care if, I guess, people don't. I'm sure there's a ton of people who don't like us. It's fine.
But your music is immediately very cool. So there's no fear of no fear of that. I guess. There's also you can never please everyone. That's what I mean. But
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
But, sure. And but it's not like a threat or anything. Like okay, so you guys, if you guys don't like her music, you're going to get your asses kicked or something. No. You bet.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
obviously,
exactly-
no,
yeah.
that's not what it's.
And we wanted the band name to be a death threat. That was exactly
pretty
what we
much.
wanted.
We were just like, yeah.
And plus, you better let me bunk on your bed like for 2 weeks. Otherwise,
Yeah.
No.
like, Okay. What about? Okay, so are there any bands that would have this sort of stance? Like any bands that you think that are pretty bully-ish? Like that have been.
No.
Why? The band
just
name
a
is
band
not
name.
like pro-bullying. Like the song "Bully" is about like being your own bully, which is where it came from. It's like not at all, and we don't like. I don't know any bands that, and even if I did, I would not call them out because that's kind of fucked up. Like,
I don't mean to be pushing anyone's buttons. I'm just teasing. Okay, guys. This goes on a podcast called Made of Things. What would you say are the three main things or top three things that have made you dedicate yourselves to being in a band and playing music for the longest time possible, I assume?
I mean, for me, it's just a really good creative outlet, and it's a way to kind of sort out my feelings and let out my negative energy in a somewhat positive way. So,
You're looking for kind of things that have inspired, or is that what you're kind of looking for?
That could be.
Do you have any people or anything that inspire you? Or?
No, I just answered you.
Oh, okay. No, I don't have an answer. See what they say. Just ask them.
Are we like concrete things, or I don't know how to answer this question.
You can go for concrete things.
Clay, you go first.
Like, for instance, like
Clay knows.
I have an older brother, and he's played drums his entire life. And listening to him start his own band made me want to play in a band when I was 10. So that's when I started.
Oh, so does he still do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And have you played with people who play with your brother as well?
We had a band together. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What was it called?
I'm not gonna say.
Oh, no. I was maybe that's a shame. Probably.
Almost. It's too bad. No way.
For the past few days, I've been finding out some really bad band names of people who are around. I don't mean to burn anyone, but band names are really bad, like Frozen Vampires or something, or fearless brainless vampires or something. It's just terrible, like Twilight, very Twilighty. Epica are really horrendous.
I've never heard of it, but I will say one of the most difficult things is finding a band name, because like everyone is taken, and it's just kind of like, I feel like it gets to a point where you're like, who cares? Just like, what can we legally use and not have to deal with? But it's really difficult picking a band name.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, I don't mean to put you guys on the spot, but I'm just going out on a limb myself and saying these bands are really bad.
Yeah.
So you guys are safe. Don't worry. Okay. It's okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You guys enjoy listening to the show.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Again. Thanks a lot. See you soon. And best of luck for everything. You guys are really good.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on the stuff. It's really cool.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening, guys. I hope you enjoy your holidays. Don't forget, you can watch this whole thing on video on YouTube. It's already up, so if you want to listen to this on the go, then you just have on iTunes or YouTube, or just, go to our Facebooks and Instagrams and Twitter. That's, I think, all of them. So yeah, have a happy holiday season, everyone.